I'm playing now. Max is playing.
Snake, talk to me. Snake.
I'm really sorry I'm scrubbing it up because I mean I've done this S rank, you know. It's just been a minute. But yeah, and then they got the Phantom Cigar that lets you go through like fast forward through time. But I almost wonder. I bet there's going to be like an Easter egg where you can like smoke it enough where you go so far in the future, you make a time paradox probably. and it's like by that time you should have been doing something else.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I feel like Phantom Pain's probably gonna end at Outer Zanzibar or whatever, Outer Heaven or Zanzibar, whatever one was a Metal Gear one.
Yeah. I think that Solid Snake is going to be in Phantom Pain.
Well, Liquid's definitely in it. He was in one of the trailers. At least somebody who had a very strikingly blonde mullet and was a child. So,
Yeah.
that was what I think. And
I
think
mean, whoa.
we'll cut that out. But I think that we're probably gonna get some hint towards Solid Snake or David Hayter or
How do you skip
someone
this?
if you press the other button.
Share?
Yeah,
Oh no, you pressed
or
the.
the middle one. I don't know. I hate how it has 3 like pause buttons basically,
Yeah.
and then they call the pause button options. I guess it's not wrong.
Yeah. I think that's kind of sad that like, I mean, the start button was put there because of arcades. You know, you would.
You and your appeal to tradition.
Yeah, and then you press like the start button in order to like start the game, and that's kind of like what it was mainly for. And like,
Using the wrong. Did you want to kill him?
I don't care anymore.
Why?
This guy looking at me. This guy peeking.
He sees you.
Just got shot out of nowhere. No gunfire
Oh,
over.
huh.
Must have a suppressor. Over.
Maybe you weren't seeing.
Understood. All units on alert. The enemy's hiding.
Like they probably think you're there, so you can probably just run. Look, no, turn back around. You can get. Yeah, you screwed it up. You can just jump over the fence. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah. Why don't you just kill them all?
Oh, you just got.
Because I'm trying to get through without being seen.
So annoying.
You just got seen. Got looked at. Got looked at. And you just killed a person. Oh, what? Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Phantom Pain. Oh, hey, whoa, what was that?
Hey, I did that on purpose.
Oh, yeah, so give me it.
Ah, fuck you. Alright, this is.
It's like, that's like that kid, if you ever went to like a kid's house, when you were a kid, like one of your friend's house, and he was like, well, you could play Grand Theft Auto after I die. You could play after I die, and then he like plays really safe so that he never dies.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of shit always puts me off. But anyway,
A lot of dark memories as a
a
kid.
lot of dark memories, a lot of
I think it's such
a lot of David Bowie memories.
Is that? Are you trying to segue into?
Oh yeah, we listened to the song Diamond Dogs from the album Diamond Dogs before you played this to see if there's any.
By David Bowie.
Yeah, by David Bowie. See if there's any
We can't really
overlap.
say anything that's like kind of major,
I know,
other than like.
some lyrics you could say, or like he could be references to like sneaking or something, but I don't think Kojima understands English is the thing. So I don't think that there's.
I think he's just a big David Bowie fan. Honestly.
Yeah, and I think he just likes the sound of English. Well, I mean, a lot of people do because it's so melodic compared to other languages.
Yeah, it's very actiony sounding.
Well, it's not monotone. It's very like you speak at a rhythm, and even if you don't notice, you have like because when you sound monotone all the time, this is how you sound, and this is how a lot of languages sound.
Arigato gozaimasu.
There's no inflection in the voice for whatever reason, but English is.
I can miss his friend. It's like we were supposed to hang out.
He's like, oh, we're gonna have a convo. We're gonna talk about Lost. Okay.
Oh man, we should talk about Lost. We'll watch out for that guy.
that was a spooky shadow.
Look at this shadow tech.
That was a spooky, blocky shadow.
I thought we were playing PT.
Whoa!
Did you see that? That was a segue into there's
Oh
the
shoot! Okay.
the PT.
Oh shit!
What are you? Oh man, do you think that guy's dead?
Did he die?
He's really dead. He's like super dead now.
What,
much for a no
that
kill
reflex mode lasts for. I meant to turn it off, but that reflex mode lasts for so long. I mean, like, okay, no Metal Gear games ever let you do that kind of shit before, and I don't know. It's just trying to let more people.
I'm kind of
beat it
hoping
and play
for
it,
maybe in Phantom Pain they'll add a I know they do it in what's it called, Russian or extreme European extreme mode, where you fail as soon as you get like seen. I'd like that to just be turned on, like so that
Yeah, me too. Me too. I do like that.
once you
I
get
really do
seen,
like that.
like you could just go to the last checkpoint.
Yeah, and now I'm just killing people because it's easier.
Because it's so like I want to do if I'm doing I want to do like a no scene playthrough. As soon as I get seen, I'm just gonna kill myself.
Yeah, I know. That is the thing, and like that's me playing Metal Gear Solid 3. Like I was trying to do it on European Extreme, and it does do that. Every time you get seen, you lose automatically, but you don't get the option to restart. It just counts as a game over.
Yeah.
So I don't know, just something like this. When you pause it, it gives you the option to restart the mission. That kind of thing. And Metal Gear Solid 4 did it too.
Yeah.
But you know, because the goal people are going to want to meet at the end of the day when they have this game and they've beaten it is, well, I have this game, and I played it, you know, however many times. So let me try to beat it without getting seen, without getting anyone killed, and under 5 hours or however long it would be. But I think that's a major selling point of the game, and you're kind of selling people short when you're not giving them the ability to do that. Oh yeah, but with PT, with this and PT, I am curious to see, you know, what the overlap will be.
There's something at him.
He has that hole in his chest, and he puts the thing in there. I wonder if he's crazy or something.
I think it is what, like, it's raining, right?
Yeah.
And like electronics short out.
Oh, so you think he's putting in there so it doesn't? Well, I mean, there's water in the blood.
Yeah, but not as much.
Still, I mean, I feel like it'll make it even gunkier than water.
Yeah, but there's something in water. Like you could dip in vinegar. You can dip electronics in vinegar and it'll be fine.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Well, I guess vinegar doesn't conduct electricity like that.
Exactly.
But I mean, blood has iron and water, so you'd imagine it would conduct electricity better.
I don't know. That was just a fleeting thought that I had one
Yeah,
time.
no, it's fine. But I mean, I think he's just kind of like in jail bored, crazy bored, and so he put it in his chest.
What a weirdo.
One thing I want to talk about is how the Phantom Pain. This also, I guess, but the Phantom Pain is going to be Big Boss's descent into basically him being malevolent. You know, this is going to be the big change from.
Dude, how
Naked
nuts would it
Snake.
be if Phantom Pain halfway through it became like Metal Gear 1, like original Metal Gear?
Oh,
And you had to play as Solid
And you
Snake.
had to, what if it was like a bait and switch like
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 2? That'd be kind
Dude,
of
that'd
cool.
be fucking nuts. That's, I think, like...
But it would still have to be like, you know, open world, dynamic weather, you know, everything that was teased would have to be in there, even the hand thing. So
Yeah.
So consider that.
Oh,
See
man.
that's the thing that every time I see that I'm like, oh.
You'll have to carry him out there. Okay, boss, you
serious
get
shit.
So at first I thought they bolted him to the ground, but they actually just bolted his tendons,
Yeah, so you can't...
so he couldn't
Walk.
Oh man, that's rough right there.
Going off the edge. Are you gonna try to save everybody or just save Chico?
No, I'm not gonna save it. That takes so long. Oh shit, saving people takes so long. And I did it before. I think I did it one time, but there's so many prisoners. It takes a really long time to do it.
Can you take out those lights up there?
I'll try it. Jesus. Okay, I thought I was hitting his head, but I guess I wouldn't. Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
can. That's
so
cool. That's
nice.
really cool.
Yeah.
See, you know, they don't
That's something I would
half-ass.
do right away.
They don't half-ass this game, and that's what I love about.
That's
a lot of Japanese developers. I don't think you see it nearly as much as in Western.
Yeah,
game
I think
development.
Hideo Kojima especially likes to take a like a few minutes to like kind of like.
Well, you say a few minutes, and you probably mean like several months.
I know, but no. I meant a few minutes to think about what he can put in it to make it like a little bit more realistic.
Oh, I think he's always thinking about it. I think he's always thinking about like what's something else I could do. What's something else I could do. He is a director from inside out. He's always considering the circumstances that players can take, or the opportunities players can take, and like what they're going to try. And that's a big part about play testing, and a big part about like game development overall is thinking, okay, if I were a player, what would I do?
Yeah.
And so a lot of times when you find bugs in games, they weren't thinking that. They weren't thinking, oh, maybe this player's going to jump in this corner for 50 seconds, at half height, so that he can, because they don't realize that'll make it so you can like jump through the map or something,
Yeah.
So it's things like that, and I think Kojima takes a very holistic approach to game design.
I like to. What do you think they're gonna do with Psycho Manus? You think he's? I think
No, he's not.
no. I think for sure. In the trailer, in that one trailer where he's crawling out of the hospital.
Everyone thinks everyone's Psycho Mantis. No, what? No, that's Moby Dick or whatever. I think that's a figment of Big Boss's imagination.
Okay, whatever. If there's some sort of like.
Everyone always. Let me clear the air here. Everyone always wants to talk about Psycho Mantis this, Psycho Mantis that. And yeah, he was in Metal Gear Solid 1, and yeah, he was in Metal Gear Solid 4. But I think it's just like I don't think it has anything to do with
Alright, well, chill for a
him.
second.
I just don't-
I'm not even like that wasn't even the point I was trying to make. Do it.
Oh yeah, I showed this to Max because I guess he didn't try because he didn't have a mean heart like me. But
It cracks me up every time.
Chico deserves it though. Chico deserves all of it.
Yeah, no.
Okay, Chico. Well, you said out in the rain. I'm gonna chill over here.
Chico's kind of garbage.
I'm gonna lay in the.
He's a little bitch. I really don't care about Chico. I also really.
How would you feel if Chico was Snake? Like plot twist. Chico Snake, like Solid Snake.
I wouldn't mind it.
Solid Snake was a little bitch when he grew up.
Yeah, I can't really see that since he like.
I know he's not. He's almost definitely not.
Anyway, but what I meant was what I was gonna say was is most every single like Metal Gear game has that sort of Psycho Mantis.
Yeah, it's like
moment
psychic, basically.
where I think it was Metal Gear Solid 4 where you're supposed to put it up to your arm
Oh, and massage your arm or whatever.
and massage your arm to like heal it, or like in Metal Gear Solid 1 you put the thing down and it vibrates.
Well, the second nice thing was that it
And read your memory card.
what was that you read your memory card and you had to put it in slot 2 with the controller.
Well, also that you put the controller down and it vibrates and it moves.
Oh, because he says, now I will move your controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your controller down on a flat surface. Preferably a table or a rug. Shove Chico up there. Can't get up.
Well, I wouldn't call the arm massage a second one. I think it's going to be...
Well, I meant using the like elements of like rumble or whatever.
Yeah.
Stop like narrowing in on what my specific wording.
Well, it doesn't specifically entail second ones.
But a lot of these moments were Psycho Mantis moments. Anyway, I think he's gonna probably try to do something with the light on the controller.
Oh yeah.
Also, do you think he might do something with like?
I think the touchpad is going to be a thing.
Yeah, maybe. And what about? Do you think if we had a camera plugged in?
That's a good question.
Do you think it would be like, that's a nice blue shirt you're wearing?
No.
Or like,
I think there's already too much happening in this game. I don't
Alright.
think they can fit much more, in terms of accessories and.
I don't know. Hideo Kojima really likes shoving like that extra little thing in there.
Oh yeah, I agree, but I just don't
to
think
bring
it's,
it outside of the game.
I just don't think it's going to be anything where it's going to be like you're going to have to buy something to utilize it. Come on, die.
He's dead, dude.
Is he?
As soon as his tag goes away. Yo, that guy don't give a fuck.
Damn, I 360 no scope that guy.
Whoa. Don't you have to like 360 only the 360 no scope?
360 no scope.
Must be near the heliport.
Can I put the? Is the suppressor dead? Do I not have a suppressor anymore?
Yeah.
I do.
No, your suppressor's gone.
Okay. At least I don't have a suppressor either.
No, it's a silent pistol. It always has a suppressor.
Oh yeah, the Wu Silent Pistol, that's right. Oh, I forgot what cool weapon there was in this, because I'm going a different way. But there's another really cool game. It's called the Uragun. And it's,
Is that a reference to something?
I don't think so, but it's a it's a non-lethal revolver that knocks them out instead of putting them to sleep.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I hope it's in ground, or it's almost definitely going to be in the Phantom Pain, but... So all I have to do is make sure the Snake is comfortable, so there we go. Nice. Comfy. Comfy. Oh yeah, and
Look at that punished face.
look at
He's so punished.
punished Snake. The trailers are so good. The trailers are so good.
On the edge.
Oh yeah, and another thing they're gonna have
the
in
creator.
the Ground Zeroes or in the Phantom Pain is gonna be the partners, like Quiet and stuff. You know, when because of the atmosphere in the gaming community right now, so some people were saying something about stuff about Quiet and how Quiet was, you know, not appropriate or whatever. Kojima said that people who say things like that are going to regret they said those things about her. So I'm curious, because another thing Kojima has promised he's going to do for a long
What's
time.
her name?
Quiet.
Her name's Quiet?
Yeah. And another thing, because she doesn't talk, I believe. Another thing though is that and if you skip this before they open the gate doesn't open. Did you know that?
Skip the cutscene?
Yeah.
That's,
It's kind of silly.
yeah.
But anyway, Kojima said that people who say that are going to be sorry that they said that. So I got a feeling her story is either going to involve some kind, just some kind of sexual trauma, whether that's rape or whether that's genital mutilation or anything. And if any of y'all don't know what that is, I recommend that you become aware of that, because that's a pretty big deal in the world. But anyway, not to get too serious, I think that the taboos he's going to approach are going to be really significant.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be, I think there's definitely going to be some sexual ones.
Yeah.
It's not really something other than, like, playful, sexual, like, kind of stuff in Metal Gear games. They don't really talk about very much. And then child war, obviously.
Yeah, child soldiers.
Child soldiers.
Although they did talk about that in Metal Gear Solid 2 a lot, but you know, there is that scene where, like, you know, they're training the child soldiers, and then directly after that, Snake is holding some raw diamonds.
Do you think we might see a young, Raiden?
No, well, maybe actually. Actually, we might. There might be a little cameo because, he also was a child soldier, so
Yeah.
it would be interesting if they, you know,
They-
gave him a cameo or something.
Like, I can't remember what they...
Raiden's too young. Raiden's far too young for this.
Yeah, I don't know. They retconned a few
Yeah,
things though, and
Well, is he? I don't know. I don't know when he was born. Yeah, and they did retcon a few things. You're right.
yeah,
And Kojima
Jack
said,
the Ripper.
Kojima said, "Don't be surprised if this conflicts with Metal Gear canon
Yeah.
as well." So we'll see what happens.
yeah, and I don't know. Like the kind of serious approach that this game is taking might result in like a lot less than we're hoping for. You know, we can continue hoping to have all of
There we go.
our favorite characters come into this kind of like meeting of timelines of Solid Snake and
Well, it's a
Big Boss.
Yeah, it's like a changing of, you know, passing the torch down kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's what the theme of this game's basically going to be.
Yeah.
Well, other than taboos and, you know, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of themes in this game.
Yeah, and also I really like that they've been really like building up Big Boss as like
The perfect soldier, right?
yeah, and also like to empathize with him to the fullest extent of like how much he's gone through, how much he's lost, you know, how much like, you know, losing practically like his mother and having to kill her, and you
Well,
know,
his mother and his lover, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and Metal Gear Solid 3 does a really good job of explaining it's a relationship that really you can't put a finger on. It's something a lot deeper than
yeah,
any of that.
and a comrade and everything.
Yeah.
And it's hard not to love and empathize with Naked Snake and Punished Snake.
Well, you know, Snake and Big Boss have very different stories. You know, they might be clones of each other, but they're very different. You know, Snake never really loses himself. He never
Solid Snake?
Yeah, I'm sorry, excuse me. Solid Snake never really loses himself. He never becomes the demon that Big Boss really did.
Yeah.
And a really cool thing I like about the Phantom Pain is like they're using Big Boss's image or his like the character model to demonstrate that. So in the Ground Zeroes on his butt, he has like a little like belt hanging off that represents the tail, and he's got that like shrapnel or whatever in his head that looks like a horn. And so that's really a big like symbolic thing for Big Boss becoming a demon,
Yeah.
And I know, but I'm really excited because I like playing the bad guy because it's not something I get to do in real life.
Yeah, but I mean,
So
it's also
it's a
like
cool fantasy to fulfill.
I mean, one of the things that like I feel like every single Metal Gear game kind of touches on is who is the bad guy.
Yeah, no, you're right.
In the end,
you're right because Big Boss's whole thing is to him, the good guys are the soldiers who are brave and who are willing to fight, but who don't have a country. And that's what he wants to do with Mother Base and Zanzibar and New Heaven or Outer Heaven. He's trying to give a home to these people who they don't have a home, and that's really who Big Boss is. He's somebody who was betrayed by the country he served, someone who was betrayed by the people who gave him his mission, and the lengths he'll go to to help his people. You don't see that, and that's a leadership quality that only Big Boss really possesses. And it's a shame that he's had such a difficult life because he has these tremendous qualities. I guess that's the irony of Big Boss, is that he's probably more heroic, more brave, more strong. Just so many more things than the average person, and he's just forced to commit atrocity after atrocity in order to get his
I feel like
goal.
in Metal Gear, his whole thing is very Watchmen-esque. I don't know if you've read or seen the Watchmen movie,
I have.
But and I'm not gonna spoil much for you guys, but basically the end of Watchmen. I mean, I might be spoiling a little bit of it, but the end of Watchmen is basically in order to unite. There has to be an enemy that everybody can get behind, an enemy outside of countries, of sort of like biblical proportions, in order to unite everybody. And in order to do that, a lot of people have to die, and I'm pretty sure that's what Big Boss wants to do. Is maybe he wants to probably kill a lot of people in order to bring people together.
Well, the whole point of Outer Heaven, or not Outer Heaven, of Mother Base, at least right now, is they're soldiers without. It was like Metal Gear Peace Walker, they're soldiers without borders. They're soldiers without a home, but they still have a home, And yeah, they can be hired, but they're not. That's not their exclusive, thing. But I mean, Big Boss really only cares about the soldiers. I think he realizes that war is essential, war is necessary for civilization and society, in such a society, and that in order to she's having a weird thing happen with her leg there. But in order to perpetuate this whole idea of a PMC, he was the first PMC in the Metal Gear universe, and that's a revolutionary idea before that existed. And everyone's threatened by him because he has nuclear weapons. He has nuclear launch capabilities with the Metal Gear, and so that's why they were attacked, because they were about to have their
Well, weren't they trying to keep it a secret?
Yeah. So that's the setup for Ground Zeroes, is that they're about to have a nuclear inspection. And they need to go save Chico and Paz, but they're about to have a nuclear inspection the next day, and so Dr. Emmerich? Is that Hal's last name? Emmerich.
Yeah, Emmerich.
Dr. Emmerich hides Metal Gear Zeke underwater, or not Zeke. No, is it Zeke? I don't know, but he hides their nuclear capable launching device underwater, and after that he. I'm sorry, this gameplay is going kind of boring at the moment, but oh hell, I got an excellent match. But after, yeah, I don't want to do that. But after Ground Zeroes, you know, they find out that the whole inspection thing was a ruse, so that they could like this is a plot to capture Big Boss.
Yeah, and they
You know,
also
and
they knew
destroy Mother Base.
and they knew they had nuclear weapons like
Yeah,
before the inspection.
And so when Big Boss returns to see Mother Base destroyed, like that's happening while he's doing this. You know, it was all a ploy. And so they got played like a damn fiddle.
That they did. They did play us like that. A fiddle rather.
Yeah, and I said that. Oh yeah. Okay, well, sucks that we keep dying to this.
What happened?
But yeah, I don't know. Do we have anything else to talk about with?
I think we talked about everything we want to talk about.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm really excited for the Phantom Pain. I think it's gonna be really cool. I like that they're keeping the camp. I like that they're keeping with the series roots. I like that they're expanding in the right direction. I feel like I guess that's to be seen, but I have a lot of hope for it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing I'm most excited to see is how this story is going to play out, because I mean, with all Metal Gear games beforehand, that's the big mystery, and there's always that thing, like, spoiler alert, Big Boss is at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh yeah.
Like
That blew my mind, by the way.
yeah,
I was like, what?
one of those like kickers of, you know, what's going to be in it, or like, you know, when you like Naked Snake is Big Boss, and like, you know, stuff like that. And this is going to be, I mean, every single one this is going to be the biggest Metal Gear yet, and I want to see how things come together story wise. And the gameplay is so much fun, and it's one of those things where you could just play over and over and over again for hours. And things are it's gonna be dynamic and changing, and I don't know. I can't wait till it comes out.
It would be cool if they had like a dynamic story or something where if you affected certain parts of the story, instead of like, you know, you've created a time paradox, it went on with the story minus, you know, whatever character.
That'd be cool.
And I really do like the Fulton system and recruit. I know you're not crazy about it, but I think it's perfectly in line with Metal Gear Solid. And Fulton's a real thing. Go look it up. It's a really cool concept. But I think it's such a cool thing, you know, collecting soldiers from Mother Base so that you can better, you know, research and develop and make better weapons. And I think it's a really
I think it's really cool.
multifaceted.
But I want it to be separate from, like, when I'm doing a mission. I'd rather not have like too much going on at Mother Base while I'm doing my thing.
Well, I think the ideal thing that they'll do with it is they'll make it so you don't have to do it. I think that's the ideal. I think it's like, if you'd like to do this part, you can. And they somehow make that work, but you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and thanks for watching.
Listening.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, email us, tweet us, Facebook us.
Yeah, once again, my
Tumblr.
Twitter is notice me Hank Senpai 244.
We're gonna have Twitters up soon, so keep on for that, and we're gonna unpress the action button. And in the words of Michael Hubert, live to play, play to win.
No
Cut.
No true words.